Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I have your August 2024 predictions for all zodiac signs. We're going to pull the cards and see what comes up for you in love, health, money, love, career, or whatever pops up. First, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. This channel is my brand. You do not have permission to copy it for your use or for your revenue. If you want a personal reading, contact me with the text number down below and I'll get back at you. I am still running the $10 special, 3 questions for $10, and then the link to my cup is in the description box down below. You sorry about that. You'll buy the cup and text me for instructions, and this will help you manifest good luck and love, money, and health. Put an influence on this cup, so all you're doing is manifesting, okay? So let's get started with the reading. Let me back this camera up over just a little bit. I am drinking just water from this cup. This is a beautiful cup I bought at Walmart. It says pray, pray, pray. Reminder that you need to pray every day to our Creator, all right? After all, He's the one that put you here. So why would you not acknowledge Him every day, all right? So let's get started with the reading. All right. For all zodiac signs, predictions for August 2024. What do you see? There's the first one. And that doesn't surprise me because of we will be in Mercury retrograde in August. There's a second one. When you get a group of cards that fall, you always pick the first one that your eye sees, okay? If you are into tarot or know about tarot. Some people don't know that, but you pick the first one that your eye sees, the one that Spirit tells you to see or tells you to pick. I work directly with Spirit, and then they have given me psychic abilities that I've had since birth to, yeah. So I am seeing 2 here that need to be drawn. We're going to do one more for all zodiac signs, predictions for August 2024. One more card, please. There you go. All right. So, let's get started with the reading. First, I'm seeing the 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles only means money. This means any issue with money. Why? Well, obviously, the coins, all right? So if you see here, the man is holding tightly to his money. So starting August 4th is Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde brings in problems with people that are handling your money. They seem to make mistakes at the banks, in your 401k, wherever you have money invested or vested in, there'll be small mistakes. So you need to really pay attention to that. Even if they're off by a few dollars or a few, how do you say, maybe a few dollars or a few coins, it could really throw you off. I'm seeing that you need to not spend money as easy as you were in the other months, because money will not come easy. All right, so hang on to your money like he is. Hold tight to your money. All right, so that's for the first one. We are in a shadow phase, meaning 2 weeks before Mercury retrograde, we go into the shadow phase. So don't do anything you're not supposed to during that phase, because it will affect you just as if you were in Mercury retrograde. If you don't know what Mercury retrograde is, there is a video on it on my page at the very top. Listen to that. All right, it's very important that you listen to that. All right, so for the next one, this is the 8 of Swords. Swords always represent jail time, imprisonment, confinement. Swords are never all that good. So here we have a lady that's tied up. She's blindfolded and she's barefoot. Okay, so some of you might be, remember, this is general. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. You can text me for a personal reading that will resonate with you. So I'm seeing some of you are feeling confined. It could be with any situation, a relationship, a job, a friendship, or anything like that. Some of you might be going to jail or might be in jail. Some of you might feel like you're in jail to a certain relationship, or feel like that in your mind, imprisonment. Maybe a certain situation is making you feel imprisoned in your mind, okay? Swords don't mean nothing else but that, all right? So if anyone is saying something different, no. Okay, swords are in confinement or releasing, all right? Depending on where the position the card falls on, your situation and the question asked by the person, all right? So this is the card of fear. This is the card of imprisonment, confinement, meaning some of you might be feeling that way and you need to break free. All right, you need to break free. Some of you might be having low money issues because you're confined to a certain situation that doesn't make you a lot of money. Why? Because she's barefoot. Barefoot in the water always represents poverty. All right. So I know that these cards like the back of my hand, y'all. I've studied astrology and tarot card reading for all my life, and psychic as well. So there's nothing I can't tell you about these cards. All right, and then for some of you, I'm seeing a defense. You're going to be in a mode of defense. I'm seeing some of you that your name is being brought up. Your name is being brought up. I'm seeing a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. For some of you, someone is putting your name in something that you did not do, or accusing you of something that you did not do. This is the card of defense. You see, there's a lot of people poking up at him, and he's defending himself, poking back down, but he has the upper hand. Why? Because he's higher up on the hill. Deep thought about this. Some of you are going to be in deep thought about this. This could be at your job or at home, or, in any type of relationship where someone keeps bringing your name up and when you haven't done anything wrong. All right, let me get a drink. Here we go. Sorry, I'm slurping. Yeah, so I see some of you will be defending yourself, but guess what? You will come out on top. Why? Because he's on top. You will have the strength to defend yourself. So if you have to do that, continue with that energy. All right, to defend yourself, defend your name. All right, so I am seeing some of you dealing with someone that's like the Queen of Swords in the upright. This is an authority figure, a female. So again, swords aren't always that good. A Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm seeing that you might have to deal with an authority figure. This figure wants to cut. You see, she's showing her power here. There's a bird in the background. What birds always represent a message coming through. What's the message? She wants to cut. All right. But it's in the reverse for you, so that means the situation has calmed down, or maybe a decision has already been made by this person here, this authority figure here, or whoever you're dealing with that holds the Queen of Swords energy. A decision has been made, or maybe they just don't want to talk, have put things down, because there's deep thought, okay? There's a lot of deep thought here, but now it's at the bottom representing the thought isn't as big anymore. Maybe she has retracted her, whatever it was that she was saying, or maybe vice versa. But anyway, this energy is calming down, it's going down, so there's not a whole lot to worry about that situation anymore. Now, I'm seeing the Ten of Swords, which literally means the end of a karmic cycle. So some of you are going to be ending a cycle to start a new one, all right? This also could mean jail time, and for some people it could mean death. Doesn't mean you're going to die, but there's only one death card in the cards, but there's other ones that indicate that. But in this part here, it does not mean that. It means there's going to be an ending of some sort. I see an ending has caused depression. There's a black on top representing depression. Deep thought, and what you thought was good is way in the back. It's not up front anymore. Okay, so maybe someone broke your heart, ended a relationship, a job came to an end, or some situation came to an end that put you in the mode of depression, and you're rethinking the situation, and now you got to move out of it and move forward. And if it's something that doesn't serve you for a higher good, then it's a good thing that it's coming to a close. When Mercury retrograde is here, it brings endings that we cannot do ourselves. That's why the planet comes in. A lot of us get stuck in relationships. A lot of us get stuck in relationships that we can't get out of, or work situations, or any situation that we don't have the strength to get out of. So Mercury retrograde comes in and pushes us out. So this is not really a bad thing. It's a good thing. If something's coming to a close that doesn't work for you anymore, then it's time to get out of it. Time to move out of that. Time to move to something better. All right, so I do see a lot of you doing that, especially Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Now, here we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. For a lot of you, you're going to have an ex returning. Again, Mercury retrograde brings exes back. Why? Because they get nostalgic. They start thinking about the past, who they've been with, who they once loved, and they want to recreate that again. So I'm seeing an ex returning here. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or any ex for that matter, saying, look, I'm sorry. Because they left you by a third party. See, there's three swords here piercing the heart. So it'd be you, him, and her, or vice versa, causing much sadness, much depression. Okay, and the reverse means that this is an energy that has passed, but they're coming back. Are they regretful? No. I don't believe that this is a sincere apology. I believe they want to say something like, oops, I didn't mean for this to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen this way. But don't believe that, because people either do or they don't. There's no in between. There's no like, oh, I accidentally slept with someone else, or I accidentally cheated. No, there's no accidents. People do what they mean to do. You either don't do it or you do it. There's no in between. So please stop believing that kind of stuff. Okay? So it's up to you if you want to accept this person back. But keep in mind, when Mercury retrograde goes direct, meaning it starts traveling back around with the other planets, this person will go right back out. All right? And that's just the way it is. Planets influence a lot of things that happen on this earth, a lot of our moods, a lot of events, and a lot of sicknesses as well. I'm an astrologist as well, and you will hear me talk a lot about the planets here on in my tarot readings. All right. Now, last but not least, we have the Three of Pentacles. This is a marriage card, so this is actually a good card. I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Might be announcing that they're getting married. They might be getting married to someone that has money, because the pentacles are here. You see, they're standing here getting married. The man is blessing their marriage, a baby. This is also a baby card. Someone might be announcing that they're having a baby from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right, someone near you or around you, or maybe you might be announcing that. But this is a good card. This marriage will be fruitful. It'll bring money in. And if it's not a marriage, it could be a union. Maybe you're joining a union that'll bring you money, or some type of a club, or some type of gathering, or something that you're going to be joining that will bring money in. Okay, it doesn't just necessarily have to mean marriage, but it could also mean joining a union or something like that. All right, y'all. Yesterday I did a reading, or the day before, I did a reading on Sonia Massey, the girl that was shot by that police officer. Y'all, her spirit has been with me. After I did that reading, I left for work, and there was a car that drove next to me, and it literally had the word Massey, that's her last name, on the car. It drove right next to me, and I saw, why would that name be on the car? It didn't have nothing else. Nothing else, just that. And I thought, oh my goodness, I could feel her around me. And I've been feeling her around me since. I felt her around me today as well. And I do feel like she wants me to continue putting the message out there about her, because she wants justice for what was has happened to her. If you had not seen, don't know who she is, she was a woman that was killed by a police officer when she was the one that had called 911. They came to help her, and then they shot her in the face, and she was unarmed. Okay, so now the family wants justice. She wants justice. And I did a reading about that. If you haven't seen the reading, please go watch it, y'all, because it's a horrific crime that the police did to this woman. And I feel like she's been around me since. I can feel her. And she wants me to continue talking about this until she gets justice. And I do believe justice is coming for her. All right, y'all, if you want a personal reading, contact me with the text message down below, and I'll get back at you. Don't forget the channel's branded. You do not have permission to copy it for any reason. And, yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.